name is the Hebrew Hammer. The reason I'm making this video is because I saw something on Sean Hannity, and then again I saw it over here on the internet for the first time on the internet, the whole story, supposedly the whole story. Well, anyway, the video I saw was about this one guy in New York, a black guy, African American, whatever they want to call themselves this week, and a Hispanic guy who went to a McDonald's, and there was these 5 or 6 white guys that went over there and beat him up. And they called the police showed up, all that good stuff and everything. And this black guy who's talking on this video that I just saw was making it look like the black guy was the victim. Okay, let's just say for the sake of argument here, that the black guy was telling the truth. This guy was just sitting there minding his own business. And when he did, and they came up and beat him up. Okay, let's think about that for a second. And just you guys, just you, the audience, you be honest with yourselves and ask yourself these questions. How many times have you been sitting at home watching the news report and you saw that these black teenagers, African American teenagers, again, like I said, they like to be called something different every week, were ganged up on people, or ganged up on a white guy, a black guy, a Hispanic guy, a Jewish guy. The only reason that blacks did that is because there was more blacks than there was of that one ethnic group. And when that does happen, it doesn't make that much news. It's very, very, very rare you hear about that. In fact, the only way you could hear about it is by these so-called racists. News talk radios. People like I think he has to be one of the best radio show hosts out there. He tells the truth, and when he tells the truth, everybody gets mad. They start protesting him and all that good stuff. But anyway, his name is Michael Savage. He tells the truth about all this stuff, and people get mad at him. Another guy who brings everything up is from, his name is Neal Boortze. And the second guy who comes from, I'm getting tongue-tied here. Anyway, the third guy is Phil Vlantine. Phil Vlantine comes from an affiliate in Nashville, Tennessee. And there's a reason I'm saying Nashville, Tennessee, because in Nashville may be about 180, 190 miles away from Nashville. To the east, it's a big old city called Knoxville, Tennessee. In the city of Knoxville, in February of 2006, this couple, a handsome couple, the girl was a blonde-haired woman, very beautiful, very, very, very beautiful young lady. And her boyfriend, who seems like a nice guy, you're just an average American nice guy, who you could shake hands and, the kind of guy you could have a beer with or talk, whatever you want to. He's like a real nice guy. These guys got brutalized and sodomized by these 4 African Americans. Did they make that headline news? No. Is this guy who made this video about this one black guy getting beat up and this one Hispanic guy getting beat up, did he bring this up? Of course he didn't, because he wants the blacks to look like the victim. Oh, blacks, we're being brought down by the man. We're being brought down by the man. The white man is keeping me down. Oh, no. The white man. The white man. Oh, no. The evil white man. The white man's the devil. Please, anyway. I don't know how to put this, but I'm about to tell you something that is going to shock a lot of you. But I have to tell you because I just can't hold it back anymore. You got to know this about me. It's going to shock the heck out of you. And you're going to be at awe, but I got to tell you. I'm not white. I know, I'll give you a few seconds to calm down. I'll give you a few more seconds. Come on, okay. You calm down now? You sure? Okay. Anyway, the reason I'm bringing this up, because none of this stuff was brought up in the mainstream media. None of this was brought up on Sean Hannity. The reason I brought this up is because of Michael Savage and Phil Vlantine were the only people who talked about it. After people started calling it a World War Stink, CNN barely did a news clip on it. And with this video, I'm going to include both stories and let you see the difference between these 2 thugs who got beat down, who got beat up, who probably deserved to get beat up, and these 5 white guys who beat up these 2 thugs were doing their American duty by getting rid of scum and these two innocent couple from Knoxville, Tennessee, who didn't deserve it. These two thugs who got beat up at McDonald's walked out alive. They were going to court and all that, but they're alive. And the guy from the Tennessee incident, they burned his body. These African Americans sodomized him. They threw his body like a piece, like an animal against the railroad tracks. And the girl, this beautiful, beautiful girl, they poured bleach down her throat to hide DNA evidence. Why don't you say that out there, you idiots? Why don't you tell the truth? No, you just want to make the blacks look like the victims. I'm sorry, blacks are no longer victims. Now, blacks are becoming more of the attackers. They assault people. But for somebody like me to say this is being called racist. No, I'm sorry. I'm not a racist. I'm dealing with facts. Now, go out there, do the research yourself if you don't believe me. Do the research. And I guarantee you'll find out a lot of stuff out there that is not in the news. And this is my first video, so please forgive the graininess and all this stuff. And I'm not a racist. Trust me, I'm not a racist, because I work with a lot of African Americans who don't care for that stupid thug crap. They don't care to dress up like these gangsters or these rap artists who think they got talent. Rap is not talent. All it is a couple of guys talking crap into a microphone and having these hoes and all these girls that, I don't know, God knows how many diseases they've been through. That's all that, I don't know. That's the way of life. And I go out there and I work hard for a living. And I earn everything I got. And then they call me a coconut, to call me a racist. I don't know what to say. I don't know what to say. But every time somebody speaks the truth, he's always a racist. He's always a lunatic. He doesn't have his facts right. I did my research. Trust me, before I made this video, I did my research. In this video, at the end of this video, I'm going to include that incident with the McDonald's, and I'm also going to include the one where that couple gets sodomized. You see the difference. Trust me. So, enjoy the videos.